Good evening, and we come on the air at this hour because we are following developments out of Manchester, England. Reports of an explosion at an Ariana Grande concert at the Manchester Arena there, one of the largest arenas, in fact, in Europe. And we have a piece of video we want to show you at home where you can faintly hear the explosion at that concert. That is the audio right there. It's believed the explosion occurred at the end of the Ariana Grande concert. The video coming in from the scene tonight, you can see concertgoers racing out of the arena in horror. We are told the artist herself is okay. What's unclear at this hour is whether or not the explosion happened inside the arena or right on the outside perimeter. Authorities, as you can see, are on the scene. In fact, police had tweeted out before we got these images that they were responding early on to some sort of an explosion, urging people to stay away from the area. They have confirmed multiple fatalities and a number of injured right there at the scene. But again, as I mentioned, the artist herself was rushed, it would appear, to a safe place. You can see the police presence. I want to bring in, as we look at these pictures, our chief foreign correspondent, Terry Moran, tonight. And Terry, as I mentioned, this arena is famous in that region and perhaps one of the biggest in Europe.
It is certainly one of the main concert and sporting venues in the United Kingdom and therefore in all of Europe. And you could hear blocks away the size of that explosion. This explosion, coming about 10:45 p.m. local time, not only rocked the arena and sent people inside, as you can see, fleeing for the exits. It could be heard right around for blocks around, and police quickly put an armed presence around there. They have locked down that scene. That arena stands over one of the major subway and train junctions in Manchester, which is a major rail junction in northern England. And so that whole area is now shut down. We are not being told at this point by Metropolitan Police in Manchester what the nature of this explosion is, but we are being told, as you say, there are multiple fatalities, many injured, and thousands upon thousands of traumatized and frightened concert goers.
Of course, we do not know if this was a terror attack or what kind of plot, if any, was involved here. But the sheer panic that you can see on the concert goers' faces, because Europe has seen this, it is a fear here in the U.S. as well, as you know, Terry, that the so-called soft targets in a concert like this one, an Ariana Grande concert, could be a potential target for lone wolves out there and people affiliated with some of these groups who do, in fact, want to do harm. And that's going to be something that we'll be investigating into the night. But as you can see, pictures from the scene, Manchester, England, that's the Manchester Arena, where an explosion has occurred at an Ariana Grande concert, multiple fatalities and multiple injuries. We'll continue to follow this throughout the night at abcnews.com. For many of you in the West, a West Coast edition of World News Tonight is coming up shortly. And Good Morning America first thing in the morning as well. Nightline will have much more later. Good night.
This has been a special report from ABC News.